as far as my relationships with all people, I think I have great relationships with all people. I am the least racist person in this room.
All of a sudden, we can't talk about Neanderthal DNA anymore.
The battle of righteousness versus Satan. Yes, Satan. Because these leftists are evil.
No good. No good. Isn't it wonderful to allow protesting? No. 8 months after his alleged meeting with the Burmese executives, so this Burmese, they say, pronounce it Burmese executives, so this Burmese, they say, pronounce it Burmese, they say, Burmese, they say, pronounce it Burmese, they say, pronounce it Burmese. A real beautiful company. And he's like this, and we were, I need water, help me, I need water, help. And this is on live television. No good, really bad for you.
Good news is, for me, I'm here. The bad news for you is, I'm coming back.
Retweet. That was an opinion of somebody. 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 And that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves. I don't take a position.
I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. Because I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. Because my dad had 2 kids by the time he was 27.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man. You know what the problem is though? It's definitely not me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's everybody else.
Not good. Believe me, not good. No good. No good. No good. Really bad for you. Not good. Believe me, not good.
I'm about to be 34 and I have no family.
Well, you have to understand, the first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, they were chanting, pigs in a blanket, talking about police. Pigs, talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon.
The battle of righteousness versus Satan. Yes, Satan. Because these leftists are evil.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
I'm about to be 34 and I have no family.
Get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world. Please go.
Isn't it wonderful to allow protesting? No. And he's like this, and we were, I need water, help me, I need water, help me, I need water, help me, I need water. This is on live television. I don't wear a mask like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen. You're dying. That's true. And it is what it is. No good. Really bad for you. No good. No good. Not good. Believe me, not good.
Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? What's poppin'? Yo, hey. It's showtime. It's Sunday. It's 10:09. I started like 5 minutes late because I'm drinking some coffee. I had a little bit of an interesting morning. I woke up at my normal time of 7 a.m. I woke up. I'm like, "Ah!" Right, that's me. I stretch, go to the bathroom, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sleep in a little bit because I feel like it. And then I did, and then I woke up 25 minutes ago. So I made some coffee, so I gave myself an extra 5 minutes to drink more. Woo! Alright, hello, Ox Imbeciles. Hello, Aunt Tifa. Hello, Dev J. Dev J, again, missing out on the first chat message. Again.
No good, really bad for you.
Just very, very unfortunate from Dev J. Losing the crown once again. Hello, Reinhard Maynor. Hello, Mr. Freak Glitcher. Hello, Yo Soy Danny. I'm not sure if I said that twice or not. Hello, Unknown Story. Hello, Jeff Landry. Hello, Face and DNB. Please add a live feed of the Scotland match on the screen. You wish. You wish. We don't celebrate, like, football or whatever the fuck you're watching. We don't celebrate that. We celebrate the socialist hellhole in these parts. But yeah, what's up, everyone? Sorry if I'm a little bit low energy. Still drinking my coffee. Yo, look at my eyeballs. Yo. Man. Sorry for those listening to the audio podcast, but my eyeballs look a little strange. Anyway, so I've got a couple things here. I've got like all it really took me was like a couple, couple perusing a little bit, and then Donald Trump has been tweeting so much. Like from the time that I went to bed up until right now, Donald Trump has tweeted like 15 trillion times, and I really okay, and I don't want to, and
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
He only won in the eyes of the fake news media. I concede nothing. We have a long way to go. This was a rigged election. I just I love, by the way, him starting with he only won. And I also love he. The guy who shouldn't be named. There was this report that I maybe should have made a video on, but if you say Joe Biden in the White House and you're in earshot of anyone who's an executive cabinet member, you will get fired immediately. Especially if you even think of uttering Biden's name or Joe, right? Even if you're talking about Joe the plumber, if you even say Joe in the White House, you will be fired if Trump hears you. He is that afraid. Biden is like Voldemort to this guy. So I love how he's referring to him as he. It's so good. He only won in the eyes of the fake news media. Oh, there's more though. Rigged election. He will win. Or we will win, rather. I'm so sorry. By the way, again, I want to shout out how much I dislike the Krasensteins, but this is a really good reply. This is a really good reply. So here's some more tweeting. And so we have some tremendous evidence of widespread voter fraud in that there is irrefutable proof that our Republican poll watchers and observers were not allowed to be present in poll counting rooms. He's really sticking with this, he's not there aren't observers, even though there's video evidence of people observing. He's really sticking to this one. We're not allowed to be present in the poll counting rooms. Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia, and others. Unconstitutional. Well, alright, Don, you got a point. Alright, so Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia, they're canceled. Alright, those electoral votes no longer matter. I've got news for you. Joe Biden still wins. I'm sorry, I really hate to break it to you. Even without those states, Joe Biden still wins. You lost, Donald Trump. It's over. It's done. You're gone. I really hate to say this.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Like watching him melt down on Twitter. So now I'm a connoisseur of comedy when it comes to Donald Trump's kind of like isms, right? I knew this is one of the main reasons why I voted for Joe Biden. I knew that when Donald Trump lost the election, I knew it would be funny. I knew that the lame duck would be hilarious. Now, I didn't know it would be this funny. There was no way to know it would be this funny. But it was, the writing was on the wall that this guy wouldn't be able to take it. I've got a question, actually, for the chat room. Could you find me audio clips of Donald Trump talking about Joe Biden on the campaign trail? I remember there was this clip, and I wish I had it. It would be really funny to put it in the intros of Donald Trump. Like, I remember this clip of him saying, like, if Joe Biden wins, I'll leave the country. I'll be embarrassed. Like, can someone try to find those? That would be great. But again, this is really funny. And again, this is you have to understand. I know it's been 4 years of this motherfucker. I know the humor is a little bit stale, but you have to understand. This is the president of the United States. This is not like a weirdo CEO of a company that no one's ever heard of, right? And then they make a biopic about them 30 years from now, and then they gain popularity after they die. No, this is not one of those situations. This is the president of the United States having a public temper tantrum that has lasted for almost 3 weeks now. How long has it been? Is it 2 weeks or 3 weeks? I have a bad sense of time. Okay, it's almost been 2 weeks then, okay? It's almost been 2 weeks since Election Day, and he's still kicking and screaming. Like children learn to walk in this amount of time, and yet Donald Trump is still crying. And it's just it's hilarious to watch. So, alright, he's got some other tweets here, but these kind of tie into the next thing I'm going to talk about, the Million Maggot March here. I look forward to Mayor Giuliani spearheading the legal effort to defend our right to free and fair elections. Now again, I want you to try to eliminate as much context of 2020 as you can here. Okay, so close your eyes. Let me tell you a story. Okay, so the year is 2020. Donald Trump is president. We're in the lame duck of his presidency. After he loses the election, he refuses to accept the election results. His top lawyer, the lawyer in charge of his election legal challenges, was filmed masturbating in a comedy movie that was released less than 3 weeks ago. This is the top lawyer for the president's legal defense to try to steal the election. Someone who was caught masturbating on camera in a movie that went viral 3 weeks ago. Now, this is the world that we're living in. This is the world that we're living in. I just can't. I really can't. Antifa scum ran for the hills today when they tried attacking the people at the Trump rally because those people aggressively fought back. Antifa waited until tonight when 99% were gone to attack innocent MAGA people. DC police, get going, do your job, and don't hold back. So again, I could have missed any sort of viral clips. I've got one that Trump retweeted. So I could have missed others, and if there are any other clips from the Million Maggot March that I miss here, feel free to let me know. I woke up a little late, so I didn't do my due diligence. But I do have a little bit of handfuls of stuff. Radical left Antifa scum was easily rebuffed today by the big DC MAGA rally crowd, only to return at night after 99... This is like he's tweeting the same thing twice. He's tweeting the same thing twice. This is like he has the first one and he's like, I could word this a little bit better. And then he words it a little bit better, and then he goes to tweet, and then one of his advisors is like, Mr. President, that wasn't a draft. You actually tweeted the first one. And he's like, oh, whatever. I'll just tweet it again, but with slightly better wording this time. They're the same tweet. It's the same tweet. only to return at night after 90. It's the same tweet. He just tweeted the same thing, but with different words. It's like the first one was like plagiarized, and then the teacher like snapped the ruler on his desk and was like, you have to use your own words, Donnie. And he's like, okay, ma'am. And then he writes it in his own words. Like this is the same tweet. But again, Donald Trump is having a public meltdown. And I don't think anyone, if we had every comedian on planet Earth, I don't think we could have come together with a situation that was funnier than this. This is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Jesus Christ.
Isn't it wonderful to allow protesting? No.
The radical left Antifa scum aren't allowed on our streets. God, it's so good. Jesus Christ. He's literally he's like a snowman melting in real time, and we get to watch it, and it's great. It's so fun. I love it. There is tremendous evidence, believe me. Now, all of our court cases are being shut down because the judge is asking us what evidence we have, and we have no evidence. But let me just tell you, we have tremendous evidence. Hold up.
Let me just tell you.
We have tremendous evidence. Let me just tell you.
Let me just tell you.
I love let me just tell you. Let me just tell you is so good. Like that's one of my favorite Trumpisms that I don't think gets enough praise is let me just tell you. One of my things that about Donald Trump that I love so much is that you can trace almost every single evil of capitalism to one person. He's a man, he's a white man, he's racist, he's a cheater, he's a crybaby, he's silver spoon fed fucking baby, right? He's hyper toxically masculine, right? He speaks in marketing terms. He doesn't know how to speak English. Let me just tell you is a total marketing thing. He's all right, let's cut through the bullshit. Let me just tell you. But he says it all the time. Right? He says it all the time, so it's it loses its luster. If you're in a meeting, and it's 1969, right, you don't know that much about Donald Trump, and you're in a meeting, right, and he's on his fifth cigar, and he puts it into the fucking ashtray, and he looks at you in the eyes, and he says, let me just tell you, right? Then I could get falling for it, but he's still saying that shit, every single other day, as president, and people still fall for it! It's... Oh my God.
Let me just tell you, I get along with everybody, which is my obligation to my company, to myself, etc.
Let me just tell you, I fucking can't. God, it's so funny. It's really fucking funny. This whole situation is just the electoral vote scoop. What electoral vote scoop? Mr. Freak Glitcher in the chat room. There's a scoop breaking. Are you talking about all the votes being counted? Landslide, blowout, historic. The relevant Republicans from the states Biden won have said they won't go along with any force the state to pick Trump EVers plan that Trump is trying to put into place. Oh, okay. So Republicans in these states are saying, all right, our electors aren't going to fuck around. All right, I'll take it, but don't rely on Republicans. Act like they haven't said anything. Don't rely on them at all. Okay, so... All right, so let's move on a little bit. So... let me just tell you. Alright, so Donald Trump, while his, okay, so let me give you an analogy here. Okay? So let's say it's 4th grade, and you're doing a science experiment. You get a little buddy group, 3 or 4 people. You get a jar, right? And you put some food in that jar, and you put some maggot eggs in that jar. And then someone, like everyone goes to sleep, they go back to their respective houses. And little Donnie gets to keep the jar. Someone has to keep the jar at their house. There's 4 kids in this experiment group. Someone has to keep the jar. So little Donnie keeps the jar. Little Donnie is staring at the jar, like the kid in the cover art of the Jar of Flies EP by Alice in Chains. So he's staring at the jar of maggots in this instance. And then they start to hatch, and they start to crawl all over the place. Now, with that analogy, watch this video. What is this? What is this? This is him staring through the glass. This is like, okay, alright, now, let's say you're the President of the United States, you're the most powerful person in the world, right? You are literally the most powerful human being on planet Earth, potentially even in the history of planet Earth. Like, maybe there's like a top 10 list there, but like, you're on it, okay? So, you are in the top 10 most powerful people on human history at this moment. And you've got uncounted levels of like fanboys running through the streets. They're running through the streets like of your hometown where you live. Now you've got 2 options here. Option 1, you could go out and deliver a Mussolini-like or Adolf Hitler-like speech in front of these millions of people that you presume came to see you and defend you. Or you can go play golf and ignore the rest of the day. Now, which option do you think Trump took? Which option do you think was the one that Donald Trump went with? Rally up the troops, right? Perform a historic speech in front of his constituents? Or go play golf? I don't know. That's it really makes you think. But here's Donald Trump looking through the glass. Look at this. Look at this face, by the way. What is that? He's like, that's not a smile. This isn't a smile. What is that? He's like making a fucking face. He's like disgusted with his experiment. Like, what? What is that? But the dullards, there's like a dullard magnet. The orange man. Look, it's the orange man. Ah! Oh my god, seriously, what is that? Like the guy, what is that? Is he like pointing? It's like, go get him, go get him. Again, let's say I live in a relatively small town, right? But let's say like I live in this small town. Let's say, let's be nice. Let's say 1 million people that love me came to my small town. And they were like in the streets of every street in my neighborhood, screaming, jumping for joy. We love Andrea, right? Now, would I go out and give a speech? Maybe. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go play golf. Just another day. It's just another day. Who cares? Nothing special. Nothing to see here. Let's just go play golf. It's my 3 o'clock golf time. You gotta go play. You can't set aside the schedule. The schedule's set in stone. It's the laws of physics. I don't care if 1 million of my voters are here to worship me. Fuck it. I'm gonna go play golf. What a fucking... oh my god. And this is the thing. It's tea time. Yep, tea time. This is the thing. Is like... he's embarrassed. This is like he's truly embarrassed. And this is like you have to understand. Like, this guy does this tough guy attitude, but in the heart of it, the core of it, he's a baby. He's a little kid. And this goes with men in general. I'm sorry, I don't mean to throw like half of my audience or maybe 75% of my audience under the bus here, but get ready. You're going to be looking at some, whatever the fuck you'd see if you were underneath a bus. You're going to be looking at that pretty soon here. But one thing about men, and especially men in powerful positions where they're like fed with silver spoons, is they never get an opportunity to process emotions. Like, that's why Donald Trump speaks and behaves like he's a 4th grader. Because he was a man, and he was a powerful man, right? He was never given an opportunity to have a heartfelt conversation with someone else. because he's always been in this I'm powerful thing. Even look at Melania, his wife. He's afraid, or she's afraid rather, to hold his hand in public. Right? Like you look at the debates, right? Jill Biden runs up on stage, hugs and kisses her husband. Melania kind of walks really slowly up and does this, and then just stands next to the president. These people don't have the emotional capabilities of regular human beings. They have been stunted since their childlike development. And now again, this goes with men in general, but especially powerful men, because they always feel like they're better than everyone else, and they always feel like they can't be vulnerable to anything. And that just personifies Trump entirely. Again, he speaks and acts like a fourth grader. There have been studies done on this. His vocabulary is that of a fourth grader. That's why he says things like tremendous all the time. Because he probably learned that word when he was in 3rd or 4th grade and just stuck with it. That's the biggest word he knows. Tremendous. Let me just tell you, tremendous. So there's my little analysis. Let me drink some more coffee. Fucking cloud. I'm not powerful, so I'm avoiding the area under the bus. You're rolling out from underneath. Tactical evasion. Who needs emotions like a girl when we can go boozing and cruising on jet skis, brother? That's a good point. That's a good point. Consider everything I just said moot. Alright, so I got a couple other things here. You might be wondering, this show is already amazing. You might be wondering, how could it get any better? That's a good question. I don't know. You can leave if you want. But either way, we got Donald Trump, everybody. I know, the President of the United States, right? So we've got Donald Trump, and he's not happy. Right? The guy is just not happy. Oh, Jesus. I didn't even see this. Oh, my God. Hold up. Donald Trump retweeted Michael Tracy? This is the tweet I was looking for. The human radical left garbage. Because this is something I want to cover. But I want to start this by saying, Donald Trump retweeted Michael Tracy? Yo, that's funny. I didn't even notice that until right now. Oh my God, Michael Tracy must have been masturbating in his fucking chair for the last 13 hours. He must be going at it. Jesus Christ, good for him. Good for him. First Tulsi, now Donald Trump. He's having a good year. Michael Tracy is having a good year. You know, hopefully it doesn't crash and burn in the future when his grift is used up. But either way, shout-outs to him. But shout-outs to another greasy online journalist, Andy No. So let's click this tweet here. Radical left, human radical left garbage did this. Being arrested now. Okay, so the tweet is unavailable for some reason. It's not loading. But here it is. I don't know. Twitter does that sometimes, or the embedded tweet doesn't work. So it's this old man getting stepped on. Oh no! Human radical left garbage is stepping on an old man. Now you might be wondering, why is this old man getting his shit kicked in? What did he do to deserve this? Now, if you're a Trump supporter, chances are you think what he did to deserve this was nothing. He was just strolling through the streets, singing and whistling and having a good day. But let's go back to reality. So this is what happened slightly before this guy got his shit kicked in. Let's watch. Oh, this is the guy! Look at that! Oh no! So here's someone with a megaphone just kind of existing, strolling through, having a good time. This guy comes from behind him, kind of pushes him into this guy, and then this guy, for whatever reason, oh no, another man got within 6 feet of me? I'm not worried about the coronavirus. I'm worried about being gay. Another man got in 6 feet. Oh my God. Oh, and then he just goes crazy and just starts pummeling this dude. It's bizarre. And then like someone, I'm not sure if it's this guy, but someone is screaming, "Kill them!" Like what? What? And then this guy like pushes a girl, like a small little frail little girly, just like, "Get the hell out of my way!" Like this guy's crazy. He's going nuts. This guy is nutso, dude.
None of you want to fucking do that. None of you want to fucking.
None of you want to do that. Kill them. Like this guy. Okay, I'm not even gonna joke, right? Like this guy sounds like a fucking NPC in like Manhunt. You know the game Manhunt on Sony PlayStation by Rockstar, the developers of Grand Theft Auto? Like when they're alert, they scream this like really bizarre stuff, like, "We're gonna get you! Kill them!" Like this guy sounds like a literal non-playable character from a fucking violent video game. Like he's just screaming a bunch of like imagine, like this is what's going in through your head. "Oh no, a man's penis may have rubbed against my thigh when they were pushed. Kill them!" Like what the fuck?
Do that. None of you want to fucking do that. None of you want to fucking. Separate everything. I got some Hey, everyone.
This is like Donald Trump's Twitter temper tantrum personified in a real life scenario. Goodbye. Goodbye. And that's when this video picks up here. Was when this guy gets punched. So this is like the classic Andy No thing. So alright, this guy, right, was like, "I'm not gay, bro! I'm gonna kill you!" And then starts like trying to like pick fights with a bunch of random people, and then someone's like, "Dude, this guy is like mentally unstable. We need to get rid of him. He is a public health concern." And then that's when Andy No's camera, right? Andy No's camera turns on. It's like, all right, we got a fight here. Let's click start recording. So let's watch. So okay, yeah, this old man is he's just walking around minding his own business. He's totally not like pushing and punching people, telling everyone he wants to kill everybody. No, he's just whistling to himself, having a good day, maybe listening to a podcast in his wireless earphones. He's just having a great time. So, and then a BLM Marxist runs up and attacks him. BLM Antifa terrorist. I just like... And then he goes in full crybaby mode. He can't get up. Like, this guy's pushing people on the ground, screaming, "Kill them!" And then, like, this guy gets knocked out in one punch. The guy gets knocked out in one punch, and he's gone. He's done. Like, what a baby. Oh, my God. Look at this little crybaby. This guy's regretting the last 40 years of his life right now.
Yeah, he's bleeding, man. He's got internal maybe in his brain. In Jesus' name.
Imagine, like, this is not who you want. Like, I want to go to the hospital. Like, this guy's thinking in his brain, I want to go to the hospital. Why am I, like, grouping up with these Jesus freaks? And now they're going to sing prayers to me. In Jesus' name, may Jesus free you from all your pain! It's like, dude, no, take me to the fucking hospital. I don't want to get in this prayer circle. Get me the fuck out of here. That's what I would be thinking.
Thank you, Lord.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name. Lord, please. Thank you, Lord.
This is why you never, like, when you're, like, this is why the Antifa side of these persuasion or equations are always so much cooler, right? I'm afraid that's not going to be happening right now. Sage Nash in the chat room. But anyway, these people always do these, like, things where it's like, The Antifa side of the equation is always way cooler because they've got like the shields, they've got the cool chants, they've got the logos, they've got all this bullshit. The other side, they're like praying, right? They've got these like prayer beads, right? Like they're like singing like these weird Jesus hymns. Like it's bizarre. Like, and when shit goes down, like the Antifa side of the equation, they've got people with like medical equipment, they've got people with first aid kits, they've got people that are willing to treat me immediately. On the MAGA side, these people don't even know what bandages are. They don't even believe in germs, right? Like you have to understand, these like 55% of Republicans don't wash their hands, right? Like this is a poll I've covered. They don't believe in germs. So like, and now they're singing like Jesus hymns, like they're doing all this bullshit. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But, like, if I get punched and someone's picking me up off the ground, I don't want it to be the Jesus people. I'm sorry. I don't want it to be the Jesus people. But yeah, so that's Donald Trump retweeting misinformation. And it's just really funny how cut and dry this is. So I just thought I'd give a little bit of a debunking that stuff. I love debunking. And again, to summarize this,
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ
would believe a video from Andy No. I'm sorry, Trump, you got goofed. But at least Michael Tracy got that retweet. That's pretty cool for him. I'm happy for him. I really am. Like that guy, Michael Tracy, like he really has like a fragile ego. You know, I feel like he, you know, you could see an obituary for him in the paper at any minute. So I'm glad he got that little boost of energy there. Shout out to that guy. All right. Yeah. So, what else? What else do I got here? So there's another viral video that went down. I've got so many, like, and again, I didn't really look through that many videos. But like, I've got so many like good clips, and I didn't watch many of these because I was like kind of rushing. And it's possible I missed some. So if there are any good clips that you're not seeing me cover here, feel free to send them to me, and I'll do them tomorrow. Or I might even, like, I don't know, I might even do them later today just to get on that trending page. But this is really funny. This is one of my favorites. So, got a little bit of an editorial at the top here, right? So here's a video of a bunch of maggots getting water thrown at them, and they're crying, and you just love to see it. You just love to see it. It's great. Look at them cry. I love it. I love it. Now, okay. Now, like, let me get the freeze frame on this bitch's face when she's crying. There it is. All right. I love the Trump 2020 and then, like, crying because water. I got a little wet. Like, I just... I'm sorry. But this is good. Maybe I should calm myself down a little bit. But what we used to do in the 18th century was when people were acting like dullards in public, you know what we used to do? We used to tar and feather them. We used to pelt them with tomatoes. We used to publicly mock them. Like, when people were acting like dullards, we didn't just say, all right, you're a dullard, you have a good one now, freedom of speech. Like, again, these are the people that wrote the Constitution. These are the people that wrote the Bill of Rights. What they would do was they would tar and feather people. What that means is you would get covered in tar, and then they would throw like chicken feathers at you, which would stick to the tar, which is sticking to you, and then you run around town like a goofball looking like a chicken, right? That's what this is. This is a modern day tar and feathering, except it's just water. Like you don't even have to wash it off. The water washes it off already. The water, it's like a self-licking ice cream cone. It washes itself off. It's not even like a permanent thing. It's not like it's juice. I don't see any juice or soda. It's not like you're going to have sugar crystallized to your skin or anything. It just looks like water. just love it. I love it. So now, as you can see here, a medic is coming up and it's like, are you okay? You're screaming. You seem like you're having a hard time. And then, as you can see, like, I think this medic has like a Black Lives Matter mask on. It's really hard to tell because of the video quality. But, you know, if you're a MAGA person and you're a little wet, right? Like maybe you didn't pack an umbrella. And someone with a black, like a, not only someone with a Black Lives Matter mask on, but a black person. Can you imagine? A black person comes anywhere within your vicinity. Obviously, you're going to be scared, right? They're a black person, right? Duh, you got to be freaking out. So, like, this person comes up trying to offer help, and then she just freaks the fuck out and, like, pushes them away. And it's just like... And then someone else puts, like, water on them. It's just, like, so funny. It's just... Like, Jesus Christ, these people are babies. Oh my god. And look at this macho man. Look at this macho man. I'm a protector. I'm protected.
Back up! Back up!
It's really funny.
Back up!
Now they have to go into the cops, call the principal. Like, I just... Oh my god, man. These people are pathetic. They're pathetic. Like, they get in their fucking Trump caravan. By the way, remember the caravan? They get into their Trump caravan, roll on down to Washington. They've got all these flags. They spent $15 trillion on, like, you know, new wheels for their fucking monster trucks. They spent, like, $3,000 on flags and sweatshirts and hats and other things. They've got buttons and pins and Trump backpacks and, you know, all that shit. And they can't handle a little bit of water. They can't handle being splashed. Not even really in the face, but just, like, having water, like, run down your back. That's too much for these people. And then, God forbid, a black person tries to help me calm down because I'm clearly having an episode. God forbid, a black person. You know, imagine, like, you're crying, right? Like, I need to get out of here. And then, like, out of the corner of your eye, a black person! Ah! And then, like, that's, like, the end of your life. Like, that's the last, like, that could have been the last memory this person had. Like, you know, you can't really blame them. Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization, right? Facts and logic, right? God, these people are ridiculous. Like, they're really, like, they're ludicrous. Like, they're ludicrous. Like, this is like the party of crybabies. Like, they get in these giant fucking monster truck caravans, they run on down to a city they don't live in, and then they get water splashed on their face, and then that's it? They call it quits? Like, you'd think, alright, I'm going to dedicate my weekend to this. I'm going to go down, get a hotel, you know, I spend $5 billion on my monster truck. You know, I got the Trump 2020, like, you know, tinted windows, you know, we're good to go. Oh no, a little bit of water. And it's over. Now, again, you don't really know what happened before this. I want to stipulate it is possible that someone said, we're going to murder you, you better run away. Like, it's possible, right? But, I mean, like, come on. Come on. You don't really know what happened before that, but... It's probably not anything that would change the context of this clip, so whatever. But yeah, that's just really, really, really funny stuff. Really, really, really funny stuff. They have been stalked to their hotel, probably. Can you imagine if we had an AFA caravan with the flags? AFA? Anti-Fascist Action? Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty fun, actually. That'd be pretty cool. That's what we got to do, actually. Now that Trump is gone, now that the neoliberals are back in charge, who wants to get a fucking caravan? I got like 5 fucking Antifa flags. Someone come pick me up. I'll deck out a car. I got that one, and I got a couple more. So we're good. Don't worry. Just hit me up. I am out of soy. Unfortunately, I thought I had one more sip of soy. But I don't. I'm sad. I am sad on this day. No more soy for me. Alright, so while we're making fun of the MAGAts, this clip, I thought this clip was of profound cringe. This clip, there's like a little, I think there's like a maggot in my room. I don't know, like a gnat of some kind. Some like being just floated my vicinity. But either way, so this is like, okay, and I'm not even like, this is okay. All right. If you haven't seen this clip yet, you are not ready for this. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Okay. I want this to be understood. Everyone sit back, relax, you know? Sit back, you know, like this. Relax a little bit, because this clip, it's about to break your mind. So, now, I want to prime your brain with one thing. When you think NPC, non-playable character, right? When you think NPC, this is what comes up in your brain.
Hey guys, did you stop to steal?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to break it out. Everyone, I'm sorry. Everyone in this video, I'm sorry. The Daily Dullard. This is today's episode of the Daily Dullard. Every single one of these people are Daily Dullards. Like, okay, so someone drives up and just asks a question, and it gets better.
Hey guys, did you stop to steal?
Look at this one over here. Look at this one over here. She's like, everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. My friends are happy. I don't know what's going on. My friends are happy. Okay, I'm going to rewatch this. And again, I'm going to say that this lady is, in fact, today's Daily Dullard. So this is today's Daily Dullard. Is this one?
Hey guys, did you stop to steal? So who's president now? So he won. Yes. So on what basis?
No, go back to the first
I love this. Wait, you're asking us to explain ourselves? You're asking us to explain ourselves. No, 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 no. Trump won, and that's all that matters. You want to know how? You want to know the ballots of Pennsylvania, the Constitution that they've gone overturned, and I ain't going to explain all that mumbo jumbo to you. All you need to know is he won. I can't.
So he won?
Yes.
So on what basis?
No, go back to the first
One of my favorite parts is like they keep popping out of the sides, like more of them. Like this one just like pops out like a cartoon character in the foreground. Like what? Like they just pop out, they pop in, and then they pop out. They're like Kramer in an episode of Seinfeld, like just quick in and out.
Because they cheated. Leave him alone.
Oh, how'd he cheat?
Stealing votes, you know, they got right on there. People from each state said there was 6,000 of them.
Yep, they were stealing votes. That's why the Democrats lost the Senate, and that's why Democrats lost seats in the House, because they're stealing votes. Right? Facts and logic. They're stealing them.
And there was 74 million people voted for him, and 71 million people for Trump. And guess what? You take those 6,000 white American people wanted Trump in there to cheat.
Okay, so 74 million people voted for Biden. 71 million people voted for Trump. So, what's 74 million minus 6,000? Oh, that's 70 million. That's why Trump would win. So, when you subtract, right? When you subtract, let me bring open the calculator here, actually. Like, this is actually an important, like, math question. When you subtract, okay, so we've got 74, right, million votes. And so you take away 6,000. Wait a second. Uh-oh.
They got right on there and say it, so your facts ain't right.
No certification.
I'm just asking, so 6,000 in each state.
He's Antifa.
Oh, 6,000 in each state. Okay, that makes more sense. All right, so what would be 6,000 in each state? So let's do 6,000 times, whoops, my bad, times 50. All right, 300,000. That's not bad. All right, that could probably swing the election. Now, keep in mind, they said Donald Trump had 71 million, so that could probably swing the election. Oh, wait. Fuck.
So anyone you don't like is Antifa? I'm just asking questions.
Look at my shirt. Really?
Okay.
Everybody's life matters.
Oh, dude, this bitch is from my state. This bitch is from North Carolina. Fuck. Don't worry, everyone. We're gonna lock the border. We'll make sure she can't come back. I promise you. Okay. All right. So hold the phone here. Okay. So Donald Trump got 71 million votes, and then Joe Biden got 74 million votes, and Joe Biden is not the winner because look at my T-shirt. I just don't know what else to say about that. Like, what?
And there was 74 million people voted for him, and 71 million people for Trump. And guess what? You take those 6,000 white American people want Trump in there, the cheating vote. They got right on there and say it, so your box ain't right.
No certification.
I'm just asking, so 6,000 in each state.
He's Antifa. Leave his punk ass alone.
So anyone you don't like is Antifa? I'm just asking questions.
Look at my shirt. Really?
Okay.
Everybody's life matters to our children's lives matter.
Okay. Like, this needs to be said. Okay? This video, not this and other videos, but this video alone, this 1 minute, 6 second, like, continuously moving frames of video and audio, I think this defines the Trump era. I think this video itself defines the Trump era. 74 million minus 6,000 is 70 million. That's the Trump math. That's MAGAt math. And everyone I disagree with is Antifa. That's in there. People screaming for no reason, like the beginning of the video. Hey, did you stop the steal? like in that episode of SpongeBob SquarePants, Culture Shock, where like SpongeBob's like off the screen, and then like he puts his hand on screen, and everyone just starts cheering, and then like SpongeBob's like, and it's like, ah! And then Squidward's like, and then everyone's like, oh, they don't like Squidward, and then SpongeBob puts his hand back. Ah! Like that's basically what this is. If you haven't watched that episode, go look it up. Like this defines the Trump era. I think I have found a piece of film that defines the entire last 4 years of our lives.
Hey guys, did you stop the steal?
Like, you think I'm doing a parody, but I'm not. They literally did that. Did you stop the steal? Like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna listen to this guy's explanation again.
You know why? Because they cheated.
Leave him alone.
How'd he cheat?
Stealing votes, you know, they got right on there. People from each state said there was 6,000 of them, and there was 74 million people voted for him, and 71 million people for Trump. And guess what? You take those 6,000 white American people want Trump in there, the cheating vote. They got right on there and say it, so your box ain't right.
This clip has everything. It has people not knowing math. It has people screaming and jumping for joy without understanding basic English. It has people saying everyone I dislike is Antifa. It has people like saying that like children's lives matter, that like feeds into the QAnon thing. This defines the last 4 years of all of our lives. This is the last 4 years. I'm telling you right now, this is the last 4 years. This right here. It's unbelievable. Like, I'm speechless. I'm without speech. I'm without speech.
Hey guys, did you stop the steal? Hey guys, did you stop the steal? So who's president now?
I got nothing. I'm speechless. I'm without speech.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Hey guys, did you stop the steal?
I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing.
So stupid. So stupid. Thank you. Thank you.
My brain is broken. My brain is broken. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I just have to do it one more time. I'm sorry, just one more.
Hey guys, did you stop the steal?
I fucking can't, dude. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I fuck. Fuck me. Oh my god. I fucking can't. I can't. I can't. I've got one question for the Children's Lives Matter people. What about black children? I wish that was like asked to them. Oh, children's lives matter? What about the black children? See what their response would be. God damn it. I fucking...
So stupid. So stupid. Thank you. Thank you.
I fucking can't. Oh my god, man. I can't. I can't. Alright, so I want to end. This will be my final clip. Everybody, this was before I rewatched the other clip. This was going to be today's Daily Dullard, so. Well, if I hold it up this way, I can read it. If I hold it up this way, then I can read it. And that's all that matters. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching today's episodic installation of Above It All. I appreciate you. Y'all have a good one. I swear. I swear. I swear.
Hey guys, did you stop the steal?
The battle of righteousness versus Satan. Yes, Satan. Because these leftists are evil.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with
hey
the
guys,
lowest
did you stop
IQ.
the steal?
Isn't it wonderful to allow protesting? No.
I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family.
Steal?
Though, it's definitely not me. I think it's everybody else.
Well, you have to understand, the first time I ever heard of Black Lives Matter, they were chanting, pigs in a blanket, talking about police. Pigs, talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon.
You're dying. That's true. And it is what it is. 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 You're dying. That's true. And it is what it is. You're dying. That's true. And it is what it is.
Get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world. Please clap.
As far as my relationships with all people, I think I have great relationships with all people. I am the least racist person in this room.
All of a sudden, we can't talk about Neanderthal DNA anymore.
Dumb people, liberal people. And he's like this, and we were,
I need water. Help me. I need water. Help. And this is on live television.
Hey guys, did you stop the steal?